Hey Amanda, how are you? Alright, we are back from the ads at the station ID. The plan is to for sure play one game. And we could very easily do two. Maybe, I mean, depending on what the weather does here where I live at. So could be a doubleheader in store. But all I know either way, it's going to be very fishy.
From inside Tropicana Field here in Tampa Bay, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Miami Marlins taking on the Tampa Bay Rays.
I saw that. That was awesome.
Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. We get a chance to watch one of the hottest bats in the game. He's been huge for his team, Singy.
Yeah, just impressive contact and seems to find every
on my
available, Boo.
second PC monitor, I've got 24 hours of Le Mans being shown. So I'm kind of keeping tabs on it. So, which a little bit of lore about my character is she was born in near the racetrack in Le Mans, so
First pitch
and that's
coming
where her
at you right
passion of
after the
racing
break.
came from, or their passion of racing came from.
And starting on the mound
She
for
used
the
to be
Rays,
her.
Ryan Pepio. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you know, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able.
Hernandez forced to get out of the way of the first pitch. Fouled off down the right side. The 1-1. Right through there for a strike. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. That's down. One hops off the wall. Into second safely. It's a leadoff double to start the game.
Well, that'll make you feel good as
Oh,
a
wow.
hitter right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
That's not good.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Kyle Stowers digs in now. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
That's kind of
Man at second.
Backdoor breaking ball just
That's
missed
fair.
right
It's
there.
getting
And
expensive.
boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
The 1-1.
Ball. Cam.
so kind of messes with your streaming schedule, doesn't it, Yoko?
Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. One down.
Batting third.
And time now for the Marlins lineup. This team, Chris, not one that gets a lot of production from hitting homers, so they've got to
Oh,
find
wow.
offense in other ways.
Yeah, Boog,
Couple of guys
hitting
making their
sequencing
season
is
debut.
So
Hmm.
important for this team. You know, getting that walk at the right time.
And there's the
coming
other
up
low.
with that next knock or extra base hit so that you can actually play to run. If not, then you see the record go in the direct opposite direction of where it could go. So, you know, a team like this, the good thing, they're going to battle. They're gonna put the ball in
Sorry to
play
hear that,
and
man.
hope that they
I
can
really
find those
am.
holes.
Connor Norby swings through it for strike one. In the air, right field. Fraley under it. Takes it in for the out.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Agustin Ramirez.
Agustin Ramirez, the next to hit. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one.
Ball. That's high.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game one of this 3-game set. So 2 balls and no strikes. Right through there for a
There's a
strike.
good curveball.
Fouls one off. 2-2. And on 2nd, 2 down. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Making that third out tough to get.
Stays alive. Comes a 2-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout.
Nothing happening after the leadoff double.
Time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at Tropicana Field. And getting to start for Miami, Ryan Gusto. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Chandler Simpson leading things off and takes a strike. Close, but called a ball. Ball 2.
That one called just
squeezed,
inside,
it looked
I
like.
think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though.
Oh, you're fine.
He clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Down the left field line, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
That's what the VOD is for.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Here's Gavin Lux to hit.
Ball 1.
Now quick throw to first, and he's back in safely. In there at the knees for a strike. The 1-1. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base.
There's no way they are going to get him no matter how hard they try.
Stolen base for the league leader.
You going to be okay though, Yoko?
The 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Batting third, the first baseman.
Take a look at the lineup. This is a ball club that can really slug. Lots of homers, lots of extra base hits. And Chris, that of course a huge part of success in the standings for this group.
In today's game, hitting with power is essential, Boog. With pitchers throwing 95 and above, stringing hits together is hard to do. So home runs and extra base hits are crucial, and that's exactly what they've been doing.
Lau at the plate, and immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Not lucky to get a piece of that.
Breaking ball, and that got him.
That ball got him.
Batting fourth, the shortstop.
First and second, one out. Here's Ketel Marte.
There's
Fourth in the
OG.
AL in RBIs.
How are you?
That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Yeah, how'd that go?
2 on, 1 out.
Ball.
Awesome to hear. How many wins did you get?
Could be some
ball
action
two.
here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And that one fouled off.
This could have been worse.
That missed by a lot. Full count now. Cal Raleigh would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. Three-two. He fouls it off. We'll do it again.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. Payoff pitch. In the air to left center. Marcy on the move. He's got it. Runner tags at second.
Tell you, if I would have got that just a little bit more, it would have been 3-0.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Cal Raleigh in the box now. Take strike one. Two on, 2 outs. That one almost got him.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
The 2-1. Swung on, belted. And that
Here's the thing that's on the batter later. Oh, that short wall.
The Rays strike first. It's 3-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead.
Kind of a cheapy, but
His bat looks
it
like
works.
it's in his zone for such a long time, and that gives him the ability to get barrel on it and hit the ball out to any part of the park.
So 2 down. Here's a big power threat. Junior Caminero.
Hey.
Caminero with a homer in his last game.
His home run total's getting pretty good now. Up to 12.
Ball one.
Two down, nobody on.
Ball two.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Now all even up. Fastball is outside. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
One of the things about that,
Wow, that was a tough pitch.
over at first base is going to have a
No, it worked out in my favor.
secondary lead. So ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Yandy Diaz now in the dirt, but kept close.
Hey.
Here's a 1-1. Caminero, the runner at first with 2 gone. Two and 2. He goes down looking. 3-run bomb for Tampa Bay. It's now 3-0. It's the Citrus Series right here on MLB The Show.
That looked up to me, but I guess it wasn't. So, oh well.
Back now in Tampa Bay. On now to the top half of inning number 2.
They're off to a great start, 3-run lead after their first inning, but so important to be airtight defensively. Don't give away extra outs and allow that other club to get back in this ballgame.
Check swing called strike. Strike 1.
I may have also went around on the check swing, so that's probably why it stood. So.
Try to cruise through this ballgame.
Oh well. We move on.
The 0-1. And a foul ball. The 0-2. Struck him out looking.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Now it's going to be Otto Lopez.
Ball.
The 1-0.
Some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far moving the ball around nicely.
And that one did miss. And the strike is overturned. Still 2 challenges left for them.
Didn't miss by much.
This one in the air center field. Mullins under it. And there's 2 away.
Batting 7, the center fielder, Jacob Marcy.
Jacob Marcy, the next up for the Marlins. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
1, 2, 3 inning there.
That is his 3rd of the game. Miami down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Bottom of the 2nd, and stepping in for the Rays, Cedric Mullins.
Cedric Mullins.
Gusto trying to bounce back from a bumpy first.
Hey.
In the air to left center. Stowers has a beat on it.
Just got under that.
And there's one down.
Batting ninth, the right fielder,
Jake Fraley next to hit for the Rays. He was 0 for 4 in Wednesday's game.
Hey.
And he swings through that one.
Ball 1.
Got him. That's the second out.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
So the Rays batting order turns over. Chandler Simpson getting ready to hit.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
Out to center. Marcy on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that's the third out. So
Nothing happening there.
Work of them there. We head on down to the top of the third. Rays 3 and the Marlins nothing. It's the Citrus Series right here on MLB The Show. Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers.
Yeah, I just ran into a buzzsaw. I've made them. I had just as many runs as they did. Actually, I got more.
That one's in there. And that's strike 1.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Here's the 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 0-2. Laser could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. It's a leadoff double to start the third.
batting ninth, the second baseman.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Graham Pauley, the next up for the Marlins. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And there's one down.
Do the first inning jam like this without a problem. See if I can do the same in the third.
Up next for the Marlins, the right fielder, number 13, Heriberto Hernandez.
Back to the top of the Miami order. Now it's the right fielder, Heriberto Hernandez. Led this game off with a double, but they weren't able to drive him in.
Ball.
One out and a runner at second. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. The 1-1. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Man at second. That's to third. Throws to first in time.
Up next for the Marlins, the left fielder, Kyle Stowers.
So up next, Kyle Stowers. He's 0 for 1.
Well, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first
That
pitch.
was a strike.
And that one was indeed a strike. That knocks them down to one challenge left. Man on second, 2 down. And it's even up.
That's out.
Late swing, foul to the left. Two down.
Look out over there.
He stays alive. That one missed. Goes down looking.
All right. So far, so good.
They trail it here 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Rays, Gavin Lux. Pitch is in there. Strike one.
Well, these Rays showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
1-1 now. And that's a little high.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
2-2 now. Just missed.
Really
Yeah, it's full.
Especially with 2 strikes.
High fly ball out towards left center. Stowers on the move to the alley. Then there's one down.
Up next for the Rays, the first baseman, number 8, Brandon.
And now it's Brandon Lau. Hit by a pitch his first time and then came around to score. Fouled off left side. Here comes the 0-1.
Thank goodness that was only an 0-1 pitch.
On the ground. And it goes just foul. The 0-2.
There we go.
Right center field.
That's the Brandon Lau I want to see.
And gone.
Hopefully that'll get him out of his funk.
Brandon Lau bops one out of here.
It's 5-0.
15 on the year. And they add on. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient and waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
One down. Ketel Marte up to the plate.
4-0. Sorry. I thought there was a guy on.
Here comes the 0-1. That one ripped. Marcy makes his way towards it. Makes the grab on the run. Out number 2.
Every day
Good things happening when I'm hitting the ball hard.
Get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Miami's bullpen with some action. Lake Bacher getting ready to go. Junk warming up as well. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the last half of the 3rd. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. It doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Ryan Gusto gives way, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for
on the mound now, Jansen Junk.
Oh, he's having an excellent season so far.
Well, last name that is.
A lot of flexibility coming out of the bullpen.
And stepping in for the Rays, Junior Caminero. He reached on a walk his first time.
No, Boog, he consistently hits the ball hard. His exit velocity and barrel rate, near the tops in the league.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Hey!
The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Solo homer extends the lead for Tampa Bay. It's now a 4-0 ball game. All set for the start of the inning. And now for the Marlins, Connor Norby.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
In the air to left center.
Now with that one.
Coming on. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Marlins, the designated hitter, Agustin.
Now here's the Marlins DH, Agustin Ramirez. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Swing and a ball lifted left field. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Marlins, the first baseman,
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Right through there for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And he can't come up with it. Gets off a throw, but it's not in time. Base hit. And at the plate for Miami, Otto Lopez. Fly to center his first time. That one found hard the other way. Lopez, 27 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Lowe leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That's in there. 0-2 now.
Ball, that's too high.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And they'll do it again. The 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Runs
Got him
out
looking.
to 96 to record the punch out. One left for Miami. They're down 4-0. Bottom of the inning. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Yandy Diaz. Ball one, no strikes.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
2-1 now. Swing and a ground ball.
Diesel tanker running the first.
Up next for the Rays, the center fielder,
Cedric Mullins next to hit for the Rays. Fly to left his first time. And that's outside. And that is ball one. On the ground the first, but it kicks foul.
I'm starting to think that Yandy Diaz may be trade target, trade candidate here.
Right center field, Marcy on the move, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there are two outs.
Up next for the Rays, the right fielder, Jake.
Now it's the right fielder, Jake Fraley. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
That's a ball.
That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Two down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning.
Nothing happening there.
Tampa, but they lead it 4-0.
Yeah, comfortable, somewhat comfortable lead right now.
Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
They won 8 out of the last 10, so they are playing really well. I've got the Orioles coming in next after this series.
You know, these Marlins, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Battling here as he fouls it away.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Good job
Hey,
to
Luna.
fight that one off.
You're up late.
Out towards left center. Simpson on the move to the gap. Reaching for it. Makes the catch.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down.
2.5 years of you being a mod.
I feel like a
That's
wide
pretty good.
receiver playing football.
Hicks stands in now and watches strike one.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Swings through that. The Marlins down by 4, and we're in the top of the 5th. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Ooh, he missed a mistake right there.
And the 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
It's maybe Pepio's last inning in terms of pitch count here.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
He's about ready to get into the yellow here
Pitch of the at-bat
in
coming
terms of
up.
energy.
In the air out towards right center. Fraley gets under it. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Marlins, the second baseman,
Graham Pauley now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. On the outside corner, strike one. Pauley wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike one.
That one was in the zone.
Nope, outside.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Two down, nobody on. And
That's
now the
ball
count
3.
filled up 3-2. stays alive.
Ooh, I love that.
And a payoff pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Well, this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Payoff pitch.
All right, get this nice guy here.
9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Set
There
down
we go.
on strikes. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. You're watching Tampa Bay Rays baseball on the show. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the Rays leadoff
That's
hitter,
super cute. Party him up.
If there's nobody on in front of him, you know, a single for him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base.
Time for the bullpen to kick in the gear.
Deal 1. Fastball for a strike.
All right, now he may
Well,
have
too
not
patient there.
liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Well, that's pretty much the dream 2-strike curve.
That makes it a little
Downward break at the very end.
easier
It just
to
dips below the swing path, and they
to deal with. So
bounce that pitch
a
right
little
on
more
top
bang
of the
for your
plate.
buck.
So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
Lux at the plate now, and that's strike 1.
yeah, buy one get one free is always a good deal.
Ball. Here's a high chopper. Paulie. Throw to first is in time.
But I've only ever had Popeyes once, and it's been a few years.
Up next for the Rays,
There's
the first
not
baseman,
one
number 8.
in town.
Space is empty. Brandon Lau.
That's pretty good,
He's already homered in this game.
especially nowadays.
That's a ball. In the air, center field. Marcy should have this one. And that will
Yeah, lasts a few meals at least.
They lead 4-0.
Yeah, let's see if the bullpen can keep the lead intact for me.
Welcome back as we look at the highlights from today's game so far.
Now pitching for
Now a
the
new
Rays,
pitcher for the Rays,
number
Nick
20,
Martinez.
Nick
Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days.
Martinez.
Back to the top of the lineup, digging in, Heriberto Hernandez.
Ball, that's out.
And that's way high. And the count now 2-0.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
2-0.
Yeah.
And that one hammered. That's back there. Say goodbye to that one.
That's not what I had in mind.
And they cut into the deficit. It's 4-1.
It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Now here is Kyle Stowers.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Here's your 1. And there's a foul ball.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
In the air, left field. And there's a hit.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Now let's see if they can string something together. Make it a little more interesting.
Connor Norby, the next up for the Marlins.
That's the ball.
The 1-0.
Aye.
Yeah, one just dropped in.
And that's in there at the knees. 1 on, nobody out, a run in, and we're the top half of the 6th. On a line. Brings it in.
Up next for the Marlins, the designated hitter, Augustine Ramirez.
1 out man at first. And up next for my
I love the emotes they're using.
Ramirez.
Wish I had some like that.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
And there's 2 down.
Got the pitch that he wanted.
Yeah, this was just one run. I mean, not too bad.
Side collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe. 1 for 2.
Hey.
Stowers off of first with 2 away.
Alright. Got my stationary starting, so I'll be back in a few. Alright, we are back.
On the ground to short. Marte throws to first in time.
Yeah, one run wasn't too bad for that inning.
The Marlins on the solo shot. It's now 4-1. It's the Citrus Series right here on MLB The Show. Back here in Tampa Bay and stepping in for the Rays, Ketel Marte.
He's been hotter than a car seat in July in Phoenix, but today he's got the AC on blast, Boog. We're not seeing the same mojo in the box, but just takes one swing to get back on track. Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. This one in the air, center field.
Just got under that.
Marcy under it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Rays, the catcher, Cal Raleigh.
Here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. He's done some damage. Launched a homer at his first at bat back in the first.
Yeah, that was a tone setter, no doubt. I mean, you can stomach an early solo homer, but a 3-run shot just doesn't go down quite as smooth.
Hey!
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Here's the 0-2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
In the air, left field. And there's two down.
Up next for the Rays, the third baseman, number 13.
Junior Caminero next to hit for the Rays. He is struck out and he is walked. And Chris, his home run numbers this season are good enough to rank him in the top 10 in the league. That's towards center. Marcy settles under it. And that'll do it. Rays go in order. 1-2-3 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead.
Don't call me up, I don't follow up, but low frequency, no fake. Don't interrupt, cause I'm in a rush, no feasting off my patience.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back.
Rays,
We're in the seventh.
number
We have a new pitcher on the
71,
mound, Cole Sulser. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. And the batter will be the shortstop, Otto Lopez. The Fish in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
Ball one.
That one fouled off. Ball to strike. The pitch. Lifted in the air down the left side, and it falls. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. Looped that one in there for the knock. Definitely got that pitch on the outside of the cap a little bit, but he made it work for him.
Jacob Marcy, the next up for the Marlins. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it.
Got it.
Now it's the Marlins catcher, Liam Hicks. Slice the other way and foul. The 0-1.
No, that's low.
Man at first, one away. Ground ball to the right side, and it's through for a hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. Really important at bat coming up now.
So digging in, Graham Pauley.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
On the corner for a strike.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
The Marlins with the tying run at the plate here in the top half of inning number 7. Just missed. The 1-1. That's down and in. The tying run at the plate. Gets the outside corner with that one. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Big strike out there.
It can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Heriberto Hernandez will hit next. Late with the swing there. Now the 0-1. That one lifted to left. Simpson on his way over. Makes
out number 3.
And that'll end the inning. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Rays 4 and the Marlins 1.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Lake Bacher.
Coming on to face a righty bat, and they've had quite a bit of success against him this year.
Now it's the DH, Yandy Diaz.
the designated hitter, Yandy.
Bacher pitching for the 20th time this season. And he was a 5th-round pick back in 2016. There's a strike, 95 of that one. Check swing, but he went too far. 0-2. On the ground to third, and
Nope,
that's
foul.
just foul. Here's a 1-2. Swings and blasts one deep to left center.
There.
That one
There you go,
out
Yandy.
against the
Good job.
fence. And a leadoff double for the Rays.
Up next for the Rays.
Pretty good fastball location. Down and in on the corner, but that was just a nice job to handle it. Hit it hard. Very tough spot to get the barrel to most of the time, though.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Cedric Mullins next to hit for the Rays.
Hey!
Man at second.
Nope. Ball
Meanwhile,
one.
activity in the bullpen. Graham Ashcraft, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Gibson getting cranked up as well. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Marcy.
Should get him to third.
He's got it. Runner tags at second. Now a relay to third.
Up next for the Rays, the right fielder,
Jake Fraley next to hit for the Rays.
The goal is to give your teammate a chance to score from third. There's a few ways he can get it done, but his best chance is to drive one in the air. Look for the right pitch up and then smoke it.
Ball, that's out.
One away with a runner at third. Here the bottom of the seventh.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
Spins the plate, and it's 2-1. Fastball for a strike at 95.
Could have challenged that.
Diaz
Nope.
stands at
It
third.
was a strike,
with
so
one
I'm glad I
gone in
didn't.
the inning. Left field, Stowers coming on, pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
up next for the Rays, the left fielder, Chandler.
Back to the top of the order now. Now up for Tampa Bay, Chandler Simpson.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
Ball, that's inside.
That one the other way, and a base hit knocks in a run.
He's back up to 4.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And now it's Gavin Lux. 0 for 3 in this one.
Hey.
Oh, 1 down. There's a swing and a miss.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Oh, 2 now. Got him swinging.
Made my mind up to swing before it even got thrown, so bad on my part.
Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Love you, Danny. Sorry, I'm not talking much right now.
That's to third. Throw to first in time.
Up next for the Marlins, the third baseman, number 1, Connor Norby.
And now for the Marlins, Connor Norby.
Yeah, I think you're the only one watching, honestly. Which I guess that's better than nothing.
The 0-1. High fly ball lifted into air right field. Fraley settles underneath it. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Marlins, the designated hitter, Agustin Ramirez.
And now the DH, Agustin Ramirez. That one pushed foul. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Fastball the inside corner for a strike. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory.
I don't think
for the
1, 2,
catcher.
3, top of the 8th.
And that is that. Nothing doing for the Marlins. They're down here 5-1.
This ain't roll call. Say I switched up. Say I'm closed off. Wasn't friends back then. I don't know y'all.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Cade Gibson.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Brandon Lau getting ready to hit. He's already home.
And I appreciate you believing in me.
Hey!
Just because I need to get some other guys from work.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. Gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike.
The batter, number 4, shortstop, Ketel
An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte.
Well, Boog, here's someone we've been hyping up. One of the hottest bats in the league. But today, nada, zip, 0.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
You can still get one here.
Way out front for
Not on
strike
swings
2.
like that, though.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Gets to it with a slide. And very nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Rays, the catcher, Cal Raleigh.
Two down, bases empty. Cal Raleigh next to hit for the Rays.
Hey.
The 0-1. And a swing and a bouncer, foul of first. Two down, nobody on. Swings and misses, struck him out. Nothing doing for Tampa. They lead this one though 5-1.
Now I see a situation, but I wanted him to close that out for me.
Now pitching for
Back
the Rays,
now, and on the mound, the
22,
closer, Griffin Jacks.
Griffin.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Hit on the ground to short. Marte
One
fires
out.
over to first. One pitch and one out.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Shortstop Otto Lopez.
And now Otto Lopez, 1 for 3. Yeah, that's fouled off. Can't make contact with the sweeper. This one in the air, center
That is
field.
2 out.
And a couple of quick outs.
Up next for the Marlins, the center fielder.
So it's their last chance in this one. Here's the center fielder, Jacob Marcy.
Hey.
Two down, nobody on.
Ball.
They're down to their final strike. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Got him.
That's the ball game.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark. You're sleeping in your own bed. You're eating your clubhouse manager's food. Everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.
5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
That's win number 31. Thank you. Wrong menu there. Yeah. The big thing is, Danny, are you up for seeing me do a second game, or do you think one is enough for right now? Okay. Yeah, that answers that question. Alright, so we got McClanahan and Jerry Perez pitched in game 2, so we will go ahead and get that started. Well, I'll make sure I get the jersey right this time. Yep, they did have the City Connects on for that day, so we'll go ahead and put them on. Aww. I love having you watch me. Game 2 starts now.
From inside Tropicana Field in Tampa Bay, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Miami Marlins taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. All right, Singy, let's talk about the man on the mound. He has been lights out lately.
You're not kidding, Boog. I mean, look at these stats. He's got hitters guessing on every pitch. I'm excited to see if he can maintain his dominance in this one.
We'll be back to get this one started after this. And on the mound for Tampa Bay in this one, Shane McClanahan. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Yeah, this guy's been real stingy, man. Not allowing guys to play the game, just keeping them at home plate. I mean, just ridiculous. Sub-1 whip. I mean, he's dominating hitters, and a guy like this on the mound, one of the elite starters in the game right now.
All right, ready to go here. Xavier Edwards getting ready to hit. And we're off and rolling in Tampa Bay.
First pitch of game 2 is a strike.
This one in the air, center
And we go
field.
2 pitches to 1 out.
Underneath it, and there's 1 down. Let's take a look at our lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Xavier Edwards.
This guy had an on-base percentage of over 400 last month. That's just telling you he's taking his walks, he's getting his knocks, he's finding some holes. Everything just going really well for him right now. But don't overlook the fact that that happens because he's having consistently good at-bats.
Kyle Stowers in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1.
Here's someone, historically speaking, that prefers day games over night games. So I'm excited to see what he does in this one.
Hey.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Foul ball. Just underway from Tropicana Field. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Now here is Tyler Stevenson. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Two down, nobody on. He swings and fouls one off. Right through there.
Yeah, quick inning there.
Number 3. And now the Rays will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back now in Tampa Bay, and pitching here today, Yuri Perez. And this will be a tough test for him. Pitching on the road has not been that kind to his numbers.
Well, I think he's just got to trick himself mentally and put himself in a comfort level like he does at home. I know it's not the same being on the road as away from home in terms of being able to have a routine and be consistent with it. But this game is so much mental, and he's going to have to find a way to play a mind game with himself to move through this ball game and get a W.
Hey.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Who's out in front of that one? Just a little bit too much. Good idea, though.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Not close with that one. It's 2-2. Breaking ball misses down and away. Out to center. Marcy gets under it. Takes it in for the
good first at bat, though. I mean, despite the fly out.
Let's take a look at the
end result.
These guys can really pile up the runs, Chris. They're among the top teams in scoring this year.
Yeah, and when you can get a lead and be out in front, it really changes what that opposing manager can do with his bullpen. And on top of that, it helps your own pitching staff. It gives them more margin for error. So instead of guys squeezing the ball, trying to throw darts and be perfect, they can relax, let the ball come out of their hands, and pitch effectively. So that offense and the ability to score runs also helps the pitching and the defense.
Gavin Lux, batting with one down, takes a strike. Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball.
That's a ball.
You'll make me cry.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They've got him working hard out there.
That one misses. Full count now.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touched it.
Hey,
Battle.
stuff like that, I wish you were here now.
Pitch, and I'll tell you what, he earned that walk.
In the dirt, squirts away from Stevenson. Throws to second, but he's in there easily. And now a man into scoring position.
Well, Boog, not exactly making him earn it right now with the walk and now a wild pitch. He's going to need to find a way to refocus out there, get back in the strike zone before this unravels on him.
Lau launched a homer in his most recent game.
Never change.
Man at second. That one finds the zone, and it's 1-1. Late on that fastball.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch, perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
That's a base hit. Lux rounds third, headed for the plate. Score, and the Rays have the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
One down. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte.
Ball.
Oh, man.
And a 1-0.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat. Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
You leave me speechless.
Just missed.
Outside.
Sliced hard but foul. Payoff pitch. And ball four, two aboard.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
Stepping in, Cal Raleigh. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge.
I think that was outside.
It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges.
Just enough. On the black.
2 on, 1 out. Swung on, belted. Carrying well.
Nobody's catching that.
And it is gone.
Back-to-back games with a 3-run homer.
Way with that one, his 13th home run of the season.
Have a series.
3 on the board. It's 4-0.
He's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and he's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those two things feed off one another. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Junior Caminero.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros. Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Check swing went around. That's strike 2.
Well, Boog, early on in this one, having a hard time getting settled in. He's not showing control to throw strikes, and let alone to throw it where he wants in the strike zone. This could be a tough one for him.
Out towards right center field. Marcy should have this one. 2 down.
Batting 7, the designated hitter, Yandy.
And stepping in for the Rays, Yandy Diaz.
No, inside.
4 runs already in the frame here in the second game of the series.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
There's a line drive to left field. And that's the inning. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Back here at Tropicana Field, all set for the start of the inning. So the Tampa Bay Rays putting together a terrific season so far, about a third of the way in. And Singy, they had high expectations coming into the year, and so far they look the part completely.
For sure, Boog. I mean, these guys are winning at a very high rate, competitive in every single game. It's been impressive. Plenty of season still to go, of course, but they look like a team that's built for October.
I'm hoping I can get there. The way I'm playing, I should.
Nope, that's a ball.
One now.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
In the air, left field. 1 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Jacob Marcy stands in now and watches strike 1. Here's your 1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
And the 0-2. On the ground, right side. Throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down at the top of the second.
Batting 6, the right fielder, number 13, Heriberto Hernandez.
So digging in, Heriberto Hernandez. Homered last night, added another hit as well. Out to short, Marte. And it's a 1-2-3
6 up,
inning.
6 down.
It's the Rays 4 and the Marlins nothing. We head to the bottom of the second, and stepping in for the Rays, Cedric Mullins. That misses the zone.
Outside.
Ball 1. Singy, he wasn't real sharp in the first, got hit around, but really more so, didn't throw a ton of strikes.
Well, he's just got to find a way to settle down. He was clearly fighting himself out there, not really finding the strike zone, walking batters. So we'll see if he can get back on track and fill up the zone a little bit more.
Strike 1. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. And that one did miss, and the strike is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges.
That I knew was a ball.
Clips the corner. That's strike 1.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
Foul ball there. Three-two now. And down on strikes he goes, and there's one down.
Batting 9, the right fielder, Jake Fraley.
Jake Fraley now at the plate.
Swung a ball for her.
Hey.
Here comes the 0-1. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So the Rays batting order turns over. Chandler Simpson will hit next. Fly to center his first time.
He's got a nice, short, compact swing. Doesn't swing and miss a whole lot.
Quick toss to first, and he dives back in safely. Left field. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. 2 down.
Up next for the Rays, the second baseman, Gavin Lux.
Now up for Tampa Bay, Gavin Lux. He walked and came around to score his first time up.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
And that one ripped to left. Plays it on a bounce, and it deflects away.
Up next for the Rays.
So up next, Brandon Lowe.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Line shot into the gap, should score at least one. Headed for the plate. One run is in.
That'll definitely get 2 home. 6-0.
He'll score. 2 runs are in, and it's now a 6-run lead.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
He's starting to find his swing again.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Yuri Perez will depart, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for
Jansen Junk will take over here.
Well, good luck against this guy. He's been extremely tough to hit this year. His numbers are excellent.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Here's Ketel Marte. The walk and a run scored his first time. That one finds the corner. That's strike 1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
Fought off foul. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We played 2 full. It's the Rays 6 and the Marlins nothing. It's the Citrus Series right here on MLB The Show. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Cause we're feeling what we're feeling. Got a light burning brightly in our eyes.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Sanoja went deep in his most recent game. 0-2 now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Ball 2. The 2-2. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, I think that was just a case of a hitter quitting on a pitch. He was looking fastball and didn't see it out of the hand and just left the bat on his shoulder. That was a changeup right over the plate. Probably not the location he was looking for, but the change of speeds is what fooled him, and he got the out.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Out towards right center field. Fraley on the move.
Get there, Jake.
Pulls
Good
it down,
job.
and he makes the catch.
batting 9, the shortstop, Otto Lopez.
So digging in, Otto Lopez. This one in the air center field. Mullins settles under.
And
that's
nothing for 3.
9 straight retired here to start the game. You're watching Tampa Bay Rays baseball on the show, Florida. Back here in Tampa Bay, Cal Raleigh.
Looks like another station 80 starting soon here.
And that's no small feat, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, he measures everything, and he checks every box. Impacts the game in so many different ways.
He doesn't always grab headlines, but is essential to everything this team does.
Yeah, you said it, Boog. Reliability like that is gold over 162.
The 1-0.
Yeah. Whoa, that's down.
And there's a ball. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there.
I'm going to pause right here, and I'll be back after the station ID again.
Next to hit for the Rays. He's open.
Didn't realize that Marlins had an error on their line. Wonder when that happened. Yeah, that was tough error.
For one.
Well, these Rays really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time he got the hook.
Ball, that's outside.
I mean, when you're chasing the opposing starter in the first inning or two, that's just such a tone setter for the game, and it puts the other team back on their heels, and it instills a lot of confidence in your lineup from top to bottom.
Rowley gets his lead at first, nobody out. Check swing, but he went too far. 2-2. Nice grab. There's one and two. What a play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Base is empty after the double play. Yandy Diaz next to hit for the Rays.
Let me squash that rally real quick.
Two down, nobody on. That one a little bit high. 1 ball, 1 strike. And there's a ball. Swings through that. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. That misses the zone, and the count is filled up. Base knock, center field. And that extends the inning for Cedric Mullins. And that is his 1,000th major league hit. A nice moment for him.
Yeah, anytime you put the Yandy on a career milestone, it feels really good. You know that number's in front of you for a long time, and you can't get there fast enough. Good for him.
So a man at first. Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. Right down to shoot, 0-1.
That's a ball.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Challenge from behind the dish here. And on further review, it was a strike. Still 2 challenges left for them. Here's a 1-2. In the air, right field. Hernandez has a beat on it. And that will end the inning.
You just missed that one.
The Rays strand just the one. They lead it, though, 6-0.
I got plenty of a big enough lead.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Gets the outside corner with that one.
I don't know how you take that one after the called strike on the corner, just a little bit off the edge.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts.
The left fielder, Kyle.
So up next, Kyle Stowers. His first at bat was a strikeout.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Stowers not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. So the call will stand. So they'll lose their first challenge. 2 outs, base is empty. And the batter now, Tyler Stevenson. Struck out looking at his first at bat.
Ball 1.
That one the other way,
that's foul.
and foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Check swing, and he went. And a count 1-2. The Marlins hitless so far in the game. Got him swinging, and he strikes out the side here in the 4th. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. This is Rays baseball on the Show, Florida. Bottom 4, and stepping in for the Rays, Jake Fraley.
Aye.
Ripped on a line to center.
Right to the center fielder, though.
Under it, 1 down.
Up next for the Rays, the left fielder, Chandler.
Back to the top of the lineup, Chandler Simpson digs in now. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Nobody on the team has more stolen bases than he does this season, Chris. The Rays up big in this one. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Fastball is outside. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. So the call stands. So
they are out
of challenges. Here's a 3-0. And there's the automatic. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Handles, throws to first. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth.
The second baseman, Gavin Lux.
2 down, bases empty. Gavin Lux getting ready to hit a walk, and he's also singled.
Well, this is the type of hitter you want up in this situation. Some sluggers coming up behind him. He's so good at moving runners, but also getting on base. See if he can be patient here.
0-1 now. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. The 0-2. There's a line drive to left field. And makes the grab. And the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays.
That was a quick inning.
They're on top by a count of 6-0. Back now in Tampa Bay. On fire coming in, and man, he's still sizzling in this one.
Great command of his pitches. He's the whole package. If you're building a prototype in the lab, it probably looks a lot like this.
Right through there for a strike.
You know, these Marlins just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Clearly he was geared up for the fastball right there. Maybe got a little jumpy and excited out of the hand, but he certainly didn't miss a stitch.
Ball inside.
Here's a 1-2. This one in the air right field.
It's gonna go.
And that'll fall for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Yeah, I went to no now. Oh well.
And up next for Miami, Jacob Marcy.
At least there's a clean single.
He grounded out in his first at bat. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Here's Marte for one. To first. Double
But I already said on the next batter with a double play.
That's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
In the air, right field. And that'll do it. Another frame in the books as the perfect game falls by the wayside. You're watching Tampa Bay Rays baseball on The Show, Florida. Back here at Tropicana Field, and stepping in for the Rays, Brandon Lau.
Well, these Rays putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
There's a lot of energy.
Popped up. Edwards. And there's one away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. Fastball is outside. And now 2-0.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Next one misses. Ball 3.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep
swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Can't squeeze it as he slams into the wall. And he'll pull into second safely.
Fantastic effort.
Looks like it might have hurt.
That ball. Even though he didn't make the catch, teammates love to see that kind of hustle out of him.
So now with one away and a man at second. And now the catcher for the Rays, Cal Raleigh. Right through there for a strike. Man at second. And that one almost hit him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swings and sends a rocket to right. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. Now a relay to third. In there safely.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
So digging in, Junior Caminero. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. Two outs and a runner at third. Last half of inning number 5. Line drive. And that is that. A double in the inning, but they leave them stranded. We're through 5. It's the Rays 6 and the Marlins nothing. It's the Citrus Series right here on MLB The Show. Welcome back. A few highlights. They'll tell the story of the game. Javier Sanoja, the next to hit.
The third baseman, number 8, Javier Sanoja.
Fastball for a strike.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Makes the catch, one down.
Up next for the Marlins, the first baseman,
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. Flied to right his first time.
Yeah, his pitch count is really good for this point in the game.
The 0-1. Puts it in the air out towards left center, and it drops in. And a man aboard.
The batter, number 6.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Otto Lopez, the next up for the Marlins. Fly to center his first time. Hey. The Rays up big in this one, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That one finds the zone. That is strike 2.
Inside, ball 1.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm. Put the bat on the ball, maybe try to bunt for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving around, step out, something to interrupt his timing because he's coming right after these guys.
Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. Low off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Sugar Shane notches the strikeout. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. This is Rays baseball on the show, Florida. Bottom of the 6th inning. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Yandy Diaz.
Well, an at bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Ball. Ball.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 2-2. That one missing inside. That's to third. Throws to first, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
The center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
So up next, Cedric Mullins. Just
that ball went out.
missed.
Aye.
Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Jake Fraley will hit next. 1 for 2.
Hey!
That's ripped into the outfield.
There's extra bases.
Got extra bases written all over it. Safely into second. He's got a double.
He was all over that one. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
So the batting order turns over. Chandler Simpson next to hit for the Rays. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out.
Yeah!
Man on second, 2 down. Check swing, but he went too far. And the count is 0-2.
Nope, that's a ball.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Not in time, he legs it out. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
The second baseman, Gavin.
So he's able to reach first base despite the strikeout, and that extends the inning. Kind of a tough turn of events for the defense there.
Yeah, it's maybe a little bit of a morale killer. For a second, you think you're about to go hit, but really quickly you have to refocus and be ready for the next play. We'll see if they can work around it.
2 gone with runners at the corners. Next to hit, Gavin Lux. Yo one. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. It's the Rays 6 and the Marlins nothing. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Singy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food.
I'd say press box food because of the ice cream. We have to go Philadelphia.
Yeah. Shout out to our guy Frank.
Yes. New York for me is pretty good. Yankees?
Yeah, solid.
Yeah.
Out to short. Over to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Up next.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Stevenson.
Being real stingy, too.
Now it's the Marlins catcher, Tyler Stevenson, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
As far as ballpark food, one of my favorite places is San Francisco.
Garlic fries, yo.
Garlic fries, and you got the lobster roll out there in the outfield if you want to make the walk all the way out there.
It's great, though, broadcasting a game with that zoo breath where you could just, I mean, absolutely levitate some people with your breath.
Number 1. Designated
Connor Norton, the next up for the Marlins.
But we got the crab fries in Philadelphia, is that right?
Yep, and then
it's been a long time for me.
Boog's Barbecue at Oriole Park.
I knew you'd go there.
That's right.
Yeah. Anyway, you can work in your name, huh?
That's right.
Hey! Ball.
smoked on the ground a second. Lux throws to first in time. Marlins set down in order.
Okay, Shane's going to go the whole way here.
Inning, and now that's 7 shutout frames. You're watching Tampa Bay Rays baseball on the show, Florida.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Lake Bacher.
Well, he's been excellent against left-handed hitters
Lake is
this
a cool
year,
first
and
name.
that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pin in terms of the matchup.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Brandon Lau now at the plate.
Wow.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
The 0-1. That one pushed foul.
There's a guy right there that really trusts his hands. I mean, you have to wait a little bit longer with the breaking ball. He did that, and he still had the power to drive it the other way. Just couldn't keep it fair.
Got him. 1 out.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Marte, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
The 0-1. And he swings through that one. Action in the pen down there. Cade Gibson, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Here's the 0-2. Got him swinging for the K. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing beat.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Raleigh in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Two down, nobody on, and it's fouled away. And that's the swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, he's saying, who needs the defense? An immaculate inning, 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. We just witnessed something really special.
Yeah, it was bad on my end.
Back now is Tampa Bay. Well, Siggy, we featured him at the top of the show, and wow, what a performance so far.
Yeah, from the first pitch, he's been in full command. No drama, just results out there. Yet another stellar outing and likely victory.
Check swing called strike. Strike 1.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Fouled off left side. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Yep.
So man aboard, Heriberto Hernandez, the next up for the Marlins.
Well, the guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes. As a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Up next for the Marlins, the third baseman.
Really nice job staying up the middle
Javier
with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And now for the Marlins, Javier Sinoja. That one's upstairs, ball one. Top of the zone for a called strike. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The Fish trying to get back into this one, and we're in the top of the 8th.
Just not taking the bait right there, but a good pitch with 2 strikes.
Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Marte tossed to second, but safe at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
2 on with 1 out. Nathaniel Lowe, the next up for the Marlins.
Nope, outside.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. That one fouled off. The 1-1 misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. First and third, 1 down. This one in the air, center field. Mullins settles underneath it. He's got it. Runner tags for home. He's in on the sac fly. It's 6-1.
The batter, number 6, shortstop Otto Lopez.
It's okay.
Now, Otto Lopez.
I can afford to give up a run there.
There's your strike. Swing and a foul out of play. The 0-2. Hard liner. And that is that. So 1 run on 1 hit. No errors and a runner left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Rays 6 and the Marlins 1. It's the Citrus Series right here on MLB The Show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Cade Gibson.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
And stepping in for the Rays, Junior Caminero. 0 for 3 in this one.
I'm going to get somebody warming up here.
The 0-1. And a foul ball. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive.
At the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Yandy Diaz.
Aye.
Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile, and it's 0-2. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Graham Ashcraft preparing to come on if needed. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, you rarely ever see 3 curveballs in a row because that's one of those pitches that's most effective when you haven't seen it recently. You might see 3 sliders in a row, but right there, he was feeling that curveball and figured he could finish with that pitch.
This ball's chopped on the ground.
Yeah, I think I'm going to get through this next half inning.
And they get
Most likely call it there. 2 games is enough.
Rays held in check here. They lead it though 6-1.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back.
Rays,
It's the top of the
number
ninth,
25,
and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Brooks Raley.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better.
Plus, there's really nobody else in here, so.
Back to the top of the order, Xavier Edwards getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout.
Yeah.
The 0-1. And there's a foul ball. This one in the air. Caminero under it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Marlins, the left fielder, Kyle Stowers.
Here's the left fielder, Kyle Stowers. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out.
Aye.
One gets a check swing. Appeal to third.
Sure
Yes, he did. That's a swing. One down, base is empty here in the ninth. And they'll do it again. On the ground, right side. Lux throws to first in time. And the Marlins with just 1 out left.
Up next for the Marlins, the catcher, Tyler.
2 outs, base is empty. At the plate, Tyler Stevenson. A pair of strikeouts, and he's flied to center. Gets the strike. That was the sweeper. And a ground ball to first, and that's just foul. The Marlins down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
6-1 is your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long from Tampa Bay.
Well, that's 2 wins on the day, so I think that's... I'm glad I could hang out for a little bit doing this. No, end up finishing this series tomorrow. Not sure, honestly. I'm open to suggestions. Good. And just double save here, make sure I got this good. Okay. So, I'm not gonna read out to anybody, since it's just you and me right now, but, give me a little bit and I'll hop on the UMA with you, okay? See you in a little bit.